Let's talk about the WNBA and the league's demise now that Caitlin Clark is no longer going to play this season. The WNBA and the Indiana Fever, Stephanie White, Amber Cox, all the way up and including, let's just keep it real, Kathy Engelbert, Adam Silver, the National Basketball Association, everybody that participated in the farce.
The WNBA has been rocked to its core. With Caitlin Clark sidelined, fans are questioning the league's future. And it's not just about one player. It's about leadership. From Indiana Fever's front office to WNBA executives, and even Adam Silver himself. People are calling this entire situation a complete farce. The trust between fans and the league feels more fragile than ever.
Caitlin Clark, out for the remainder of the 2025 season, something we all think we knew was coming after what Stephanie White said earlier today. We couldn't be too sure until we see it for ourselves. And with this announcement from the GOAT's mouth herself, Caitlin Clark won't be returning this season, nor if the Indiana Fever make the playoff.
It's official. Caitlin Clark is done for the 2025 season. We feared this was coming, but hearing it confirmed hits different. She won't return for the Fever, not even if they make the playoffs. The face of the league, the star everyone came to see, gone for the year. That's not just bad news for Indiana. That's a gut punch for the entire WNBA.
Well, it all started last year, in her rookie season, where she received 20% of all the flagrant fouls in the league. And most of them came from Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. And these weren't basketball plays. They were not only fouling her, but they were getting up, laughing about it, laughing about Caitlin Clark getting assaulted. Any other work environment, people go to jail for what's going on.
This didn't happen overnight. Last year, Caitlin Clark took nearly 20% of all flagrant fouls in the entire league. Most of them came from Chicago's Angel Reese and Sky, and they weren't basketball plays. Players fouling her, laughing in her face, mocking her pain. In any other workplace, that would be called assault. In the WNBA, it was brushed aside.
WNBA and all the people that follow the WNBA and try to promote the WNBA don't understand that Caitlin Clark's game resonates with us. I say this every day, and every day I got to deal with somebody else dumb in the media. Caitlin Clark's game resonates because she's got flair, she's got flash, she's got style. I said this before, and I'll say this again. We saw Sue Bird's game. We saw Diana Taurasi's game. Kim Mulkey was Sue Bird before Sue Bird became Sue Bird. We've seen it. We haven't seen Caitlin Clark.
What the league doesn't seem to understand is why Caitlin Clark matters. Her game isn't just skill. It's style. It's flash. It's flair. We've seen legends like Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, but Caitlin Clark is different. She's something we've never seen before, and that's exactly why fans connect with her. Her presence is bigger than the league itself.
And last year, I noticed how much it was just Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark was taking all the hits. Caitlin Clark was taking all the abuse. But this year they've added Sophie Cunningham. She gets more flagrant fouls on her than anybody in the league besides Caitlin Clark. And Aaliyah Boston, she's been taking hits as well. But the worst thing is the consistency. So they don't call flagrant fouls, or most of the time, Caitlin Clark could be held for an entire game at a time. They don't call fouls. They don't call common fouls.
This isn't just frustrating. It's dangerous. Cheap shots add up. Caitlin's quad injury in May. Her groin issues in June. These weren't random. They came from constant hits, denied space, unprotected landings. She was forced to play through it all because empty arenas were not an option. And it's not just Caitlin anymore. Sophie Cunningham, Aaliyah Boston, they're taking brutal hits too. But the worst part? Referees swallow the whistle. No flagrants, no fouls, no protection.
The folks that cover the NBA, these people that play in the NBA, these people that cover the NBA, there, I said these people, all of you, black, white, green, purple. Why don't you understand a very simple thing? Her game is dynamic. Like Diana Taurasi was like a jackass to Caitlin Clark. Why? Her game is what people are drawn to. And then you go to the personality. Her game is different than any WNBA woman ever. And she wins, and she shoots from deep. It's no different than Steph Curry. How many times we got to say?
Here's what people don't get. Caitlin Clark's game is electric. It's dynamic. It pulls people in. She can shoot from deep like Steph, and she wins. Her style is unlike any player we've seen in women's basketball. So why is she treated like a target instead of treasure? Even legends like Diana Taurasi seem to dismiss her. But fans, they know greatness when they see it, and Caitlin has it.
I mean, it's a gut punch that basically encompasses an entire season of them. The Fever have lost so many players to injury, but obviously none bigger than Clark. And there was such a wait for this second season after her magnificent rookie season. And then, you know, the anticipation of her possibly coming back, only for that not to happen, takes a lot of air out of the room, obviously takes a lot of energy out of the fans, and is a devastating blow for not just the Fever and the WNBA.
This is a season-ending gut punch. Indiana has already battled through injuries, but losing Clark takes all the air out of the room. After her incredible rookie year, fans waited with hope for her return. Instead, that hope has been ripped away. For the Fever, for the WNBA, and for every fan who believed, this is devastating.
Could have easily said 2 months, 1 to 2 months. Be evaluated in the next 6 weeks. Instead, they played this day-to-day, game-time decision, probable, questionable nonsense for the last 8 weeks. And that is why fans are so pissed off for the most part. I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I know if they were upfront and didn't BS us, people wouldn't be that angry at the organization, at least not as angry as they are now.
And to make matters worse, the organization dragged it out. For 8 weeks, fans were told day-to-day, probable, game-time decision. Nothing but smoke and mirrors. They could have been honest from the start. Instead, they strung everyone along, and now fans feel betrayed. Not just disappointed, betrayed. And that anger isn't going away anytime soon.